case of our next president.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the...
All right, let's bring in April Ryan. She's the White House correspondent for American Urban Radio Networks, and Melanie Zanona. She's a congressional reporter for The Hill. April, what's your reaction to that tweet from the President of the United States? This is the President of the United States going after Stormy Daniels, calling her horseface.
Let me just put it on the table. It's disgusting as a woman, but as a journalist, it's newsy. But looking at the news from this tweet, because the White House considers it official, this is the standard bearer for the American public. This is the leader of the free world. And he is chastising a woman. He won. And now he's going after her, calling her a name. What does that do, again, to the women who are still upset after the Kavanaugh confirmation? What does that do going into the polls in What does that do to his base, these white married women who voted for him at a tune of 51%, and also the white women who voted for him overall at a tune of 53%? What does that do in a moment when women are still hurting, and for the President of the United States to say this about another woman? When he called Omarosa a dog, that was wrong. When he talked about Ted Cruz's wife's looks, that was wrong. When all those things that you played, that was wrong. This is the person who covers all America. Stormy Daniels is still someone who he covers her as President of the United States.
What did you think, Melanie?
Listen, I think the president has been itching to punch back at Stormy Daniels. This is someone who is thought to have beat the president as his own game. He's been very effective. She's been very effective at playing the media strategy. She also just came out with a book attacking the president, made some derogatory comments about his own appearance, which she repeated on Twitter today. So it's not surprising that he came out swaying today in light of this recent lawsuit. But I don't think he's winning the messaging war when it comes to women, as April pointed out, especially with a midterm election hanging in the balance, where these independent women, these moderate Republican women, are so crucial to winning and keeping the House and the Senate.
And the crazy thing about it is this, again, he won this defamation case, but he's going after her. The standard is for him, not for Stormy Daniels, who's come out talking about things that she knew allegedly in their private moments. But the standard is set for him. This is not presidential. He may say he's changing how presidents look. This is not presidential at a time when we're engaged in trying to find out what happened to the Washington Post journalist, at a time when there's so much on the table, so much at stake, at a time when there is voter suppression alleged in Georgia. It's so much going on, and what he can do, use his official Twitter account and call a woman who he's alleged to have an affair with. That's just, it's wrong.
The suggestion, that, at least from some, Melanie, I wonder if you agree, is that he's anxious to change the subject from Khashoggi, the missing Saudi journalist.
Well, he's tweeted about a whole bunch of things today. He had no public events on his schedule, so of course he's tweeted about everything from Russia. No briefing today. He's tweeted about Russia, Pocahontas, referring to Elizabeth Warren. He's tweeted about Stormy Daniels, everything but pretty much this missing journalist and what the United States is going to do. So it's not surprising to see him go so hard after Stormy Daniels, but it's leaving a lot of people questioning, what is he doing here? He's the president of the United States.
It's street. It's gutter.
It's going into the gutter.
It is. No, it's not going. It's there.
Well, it's one thing for Michael Avenatti to use the words that he uses, Stormy Daniels, but he is the president of the United States.
He's supposed
to be above calling a woman, even a woman who's gone after him, horseface.
He's supposed to be, but he does not understand the unique perch that he's sitting in. He does not understand what this position is. This is not a joke. There are some who like this gutter tactic, but you are the president of the United States when the stakes are so high. We've got other world leaders chiming in on the Saudis and making them move on the issue of the murdered journalist, and he's not pushing as hard. But yet he can go on Twitter and call a woman horseface after he won a case.
April, Melanie.